All right, let me show you a really fun trick, and we're going to call it 4 coincidences. So what we're going to do to start off with is we're going to use the 2 aces as marker cards. And so what we'll do from here, so we'll give these a shuffle, and then what we're going to do is we're actually going to remove one card here. I won't show you what that is just yet, but we are going to leave it inside the card box. Okay, so that's going to sit right there. So now what's going to happen is you're going to ask spectator number 1, because you're going to have 2 spectators here. Spectator number 1 is going to think of a number between 1 and 20. So let's just assume they think of the number 10. Now remember, you as the performer, you do not know this number. And so they count down to 10 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, you as the performer can have your back turned while this is all happening, and then you say, take one of those aces face up and just mark where you counted and place the rest on top like so. And then you hand the cards to another spectator, and let's say they choose a number between 1 and 10, and it's the number 7. And then they do the same, so they count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ask them to mark that spot with an ace and place the rest on top like that. Perfect. So the magician then turns around and says, look, both of you could have chosen any number, and you did, and you've marked them with aces. So let's have a look at where your aces are. And so we're going to take the card that's immediately on top of each ace like so. Keep those in full frame there. And then we say to the spectators, look, you could have chosen any number between 1 and 10, right? Well, you ask spectator number 1 what their number was, obviously number 10. And spectator number 2, yours was number 7, perfect. So we're going to total those 2 numbers together, making 17. And so quite freely, the magician just takes the cards and counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We landed on a queen of spades. Now, this trick is called 4 coincidence for a reason. So you counted to 10, you counted to 7, and you marked it with an ace. However, what's the chance of you landing on another queen? Coincidence? I think not. And you'll see we've got 3 queens, but remember, this trick is called 4 coincidences. And remember, there was a card in the box that I placed in there at the beginning? Well, if we take a look, you might find that this card here is also a queen. What a coincidence. There we go, up and up, a little bit more. Ah, there you are. Hello, what's cracking? I'm back. Hey everybody, I hope you've all been really well and taking good care of yourselves. Look, it's really nice to be back. I thought I'd be gone a lot longer than I have been. However, I miss doing what I love, so I thought, what the hell, let's just come back. And so I've got a smile on my face, I'm ready to go again. And if you guys are ready to learn this trick, do me a massive favor and leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. And before we get into it, I just want to say a heartfelt thank you to everybody who's left a really kind message and got in touch with me, and I am doing well. So let's get right into the tutorial. Let's go. All right guys, so to set this trick up is very easy. It's based on the Gemini twins principle. It's just got that extra little kicker at the end, which I like. It's completely self-working. So what you need to do is the following. So I've used the aces just to change it up from using jokers. So you can use jokers if you want to, but we're using the aces today. And then you place a 4 of a kind. It doesn't have to be the queens, but we are using those there. The queens go on top like so. And so you've got the 4 queens on the top, and then you're ready to go. And so all you have to do now is the following. So you can start the trick by actually shuffling the cards, but shuffling off a block first. And there's a good reason that you're doing so. So when you shuffle off like this, just use your thumb to block off, you know, I don't know, 10, 15 cards or so, and then shuffle the rest on top like so. So it does look genuinely shuffled because it is. And so I'll do that again. So just freely go like this, and it looks like the cards are being shuffled. And then from here, what you're doing, we'll get to these in a sec. So from here, what you're doing is you're spreading through, and you're going to say, I'm going to take one card out. And all you're doing here is you're spreading through, and when you get to the queens, you're going to take the third from the top. So that's going to be the queen of spades, but you don't show the spectator, okay? So you're doing it like this. You spread through and you say, look, I'm going to just take a card out. And you do it very casually as well. And what you do is you grab the queen of spades in this case, and all you're doing is placing it down like that. And then your right hand goes to the top. So now that you have 2 queens on the bottom and 1 queen on the top. Okay, so I'll do that again just so you can follow along. So the queens are all on the top right there, and all you have to do is just give a little shuffle like so. And now the queens are near the middle-ish to bottom. And then from here, all you have to do is just go through and say casually, I'm going to take 1 card out. And remember, it's the 3rd card down, okay? And so all you have to do is just take it out like that, place it on the table, right hand goes to the top. So now you've got 2 queens on the bottom, or whatever 4 of a kind you're using, and the other one on the top. And that's it. And so from here, you just place the queen inside the box, close it up, and just pop it to the side. And then you give spectator number 1 the cards, and you just say to them, look, what's going to happen is I just want you to think of a number between 1 and 20, but keep it to yourself. Don't tell me what it is. And so let's just use the same numbers. So spectator number 1 thinks of 10. And you say just count down 10 cards face down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you grab one of the jokers or aces if you're going to use aces as well. And say just mark where you've stopped with an ace face up. And then place the rest on the top. Just like that. Nice and easy. Then spectator number 2s, think of a number between 1 and 20. And they thought of number 7. So remember, keep this all secret. You can even turn around if you want. Okay, so they count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then they mark it with an ace on top like so, and place the rest on top just like the first spectator. And so now when you spread these cards onto the table, those aces are directly underneath those queens. So there's going to be a queen right on top of each ace. So you take out those 2 there, and there's an ace, and you take out the card on top, and you keep all the cards together, because now this is the beauty of this whole trick. You just keep them face up there, is the numbers that they just thought of, the other queen is in exactly that position when those cards, those totals are added together. So this one thought of 10, this one thought of 7, 17. It's going to be exactly 17 cards down. Don't ask me how, because I don't know. It just works. And so we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember, you ask them now what their numbers are, and you add them together. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There it is. Place it off to the side, and you say, look, is that a coincidence that we got a queen? Perhaps not. Spectator number 1 turns their card over. We find another coincidence. Spectator number 2 does the same, and you say, remember, the name of this trick is 4 coincidences, yet there's only been 3. But remember, inside the box, we placed the card right at the beginning, and it just so happens to be, obviously, you got to do the magician's flick. I mean, if you don't, are you really a magician? And then you just show the last queen. And that is it. That's a really fun trick based on the Gemini Twins principle. Super direct, very clean, very easy, and very fooling. So I hope you enjoyed it. All right, guys. So before I go, I just wanted to thank you for tuning in, firstly. And secondly, for everybody checking up on me and making sure I'm all good. I am fine. You probably noticed that the setup's way different. The room's different. I don't have my nice green mat, the lighting, everything's a little bit different. My arm's even different, if you haven't noticed. This is a tāmoko from New Zealand, so it's a traditional tattoo that I've been wanting for years, for a long time, and it means a lot to me. And in another video, I'll go over what it all means. But just know that I am well, and I do appreciate everyone's love and support, and I am back, and I'm excited to be back. There's going to be a lot of new content. I will give you a little heads up on that. So it's going to be fun content though, like it's going to be tutorials, and there's going to be lots of other fun stuff. But I'm just happy to be back in front of the camera. It does feel a little bit weird, but look, I'm smiling, I'm back and happy. And so if you enjoyed the trick, you know what to do. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. And guys, thank you so much. It's nice to be back, and I will see you on the next one. Ciao.